Hello. Hello, everyone who expected a Q here. No, it is me. Q is at a convention, so I have taken over, and I'm really struggling to get the sticker backing up of this little dinosaur sticker. But we are here, we are live, and we are ready to do things momentarily. I thought I could get this done real quick, and I'm just staring at the edge of this. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Nice and easy. Update that in the little journal. So we got our little dinosaur feature here. And now that page is done, because every page needs a dinosaur. But yeah, we are going to be doing quite a bit today, mostly sprinting if possible. The prompt for Creative-a-thon Day 20 was join sprints and push forward. So we're going to be working on some goals. To start things off, so I have a author fair kind of bookish event coming up on November 13th, which is the day after Den of Sparrow's release. And I'm trying to get ahead of that. Obviously, I could order stock for Tower of Dogs, but I'm going to update it a little bit. But I need the chapter back, or I need the whole book of Den of Sparrows back from my editor, so that I can add in the chapter preview that I wanted to do, and then I will upload all my post updates and get the ball rolling. So I'll essentially be like, not necessarily reformatting book one, because that's just going to be copying things over, but doing that for a book one re-release and a book two release. So I'm not going to get a break, but I was trying to get ahead on what I need for said and future book events. Such as like getting a tablecloth, doing up price tags and email lists, promos, etc. And right now I'm trying to decide if I want to order copies of my manga to take with me. Since I am reprinting them, I'm not going to have Kuro Kenshin done, unfortunately, in time for this year. But I'm going back to a library I've been to before, and they do have my original, some of the original with Wet Cherry on top, which are actually down here. The blue ones, they have those. I think all but one volume they're missing. And then they have the original Kuro Kenshin. So I was going to take the reprints to book fair, and it's just like, do I want to order 5 copies of each or 10 copies of each, and then I can sell them on my website. So just doing the math on that at the moment. A couple other things that I want to prep for is having, I have some promotional and giveaway, like give out cards for the Eden trilogy, for my manga as well. I think I still have book stands. I have to go through my book of my old supplies and see what I have. And then I want to also print out some of my new pages for Kuro Kenshin. That way I can show them what to expect with the reprint to come. And then just have some Sharpies and maybe like a sheet that says, if you want a review, you can go here or purchase them here or something like that. So we're just doing general admin work for the most part. Might do some writing. But other than that, we're just doing some stuff like that for sprinting. And I don't know exactly when's a good time to start that, but I'm also alone today, so I don't know how long I can deflect y'all's attention. But for those who are here, you get the bonus information of knowing that shipping and handling is expensive. And so is the tax. But I think it's still better if I order the 10. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna have it, and I'm gonna find a way to sell them. I have to. Just gotta do it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Oh goodness, it's so hard to like not want to spend money but also have to buy things. Right, baby girl. Right, baby girl, you taking all my money. She's being good. She might be itching her feet again, so we are going to continue her medication, but I need the vet to give me the prescription for it. So, alrighty, I'm placing the order. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna print screen it for no reason, except for I'm always nervous. Shayna, hello. Yes, Tundra and a tree, you are both here. Tundra is here, and a tree is right under my desk. So, you'll probably see him in a little bit here. Hey, Phoenix. Hi, hello. I have taken over today, so enjoy. So right now, I just ordered. Did I do it? I did. I committed to it. I pressed order. I just ordered 10 copies of each of the XYZ and the Wade Cut with a cherry on top 3-book series because of the author fair writer event on November 13th, and I want to have a stock of them. I didn't know if I should order like 5 or 10, but I just decided, yeah, 10 is great. 10 is great. Overall, like if I sell them, I'm going to sell them on my website or on at future events. There might be another one in September. I know it's full, so I can't sell there, but I could probably get information for next year. So got some local places that I'm looking at. Yeah, she is usually on her back, just all out. Such a lady. Yeah, it's exciting. You know, love dropping money and hoping it comes back. Hey, Nina, welcome. Yeah, I can send you copies and you can actually have physical ones. I won't have Kuro Kenshin done in time because obviously I'm still redoing the first book, but that way the following year I can at least be like, hey, I got some of these redone. So I'm going to take a preview with me of the first chapter that I have done already. So if people recognize it or they've seen it, I can be like, well, this will be coming and you can follow me here and all that promotional jazz. We're going to practice with that today. Oh my goodness. September and October are coming up super quick. September, October, November. The book is coming. The book is coming. So one of the things that I was going to do today during our sprints was to make a preemptive, as you can see my page is super blank, calendar for September and October, November. That way I can more or less plan what I need to get done for the Dennis Sparrow's release, was technically like a re-release or just the second edition release of Tower of Dogs, because I want to reprint it with the chapter, the first chapter preview of Dennis Sparrow's. That way you get that preview at the end. But I need to get it back from the editor before I do that. So. Oh, yay, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It, for me, like, Objectively, I think. You can see, I don't know how far you got, but like towards the end of book 2, definitely book 3 is where it becomes its own thing, and it's not just like a generic anime-based kind of story. And that's what makes me really proud. That's why I didn't want to change anything in the reprint. I just wanted to update the quality. And that story is still quite near and dear to me. So I want to do the ending right. So when you get to the ending and you're like, this was too quick and I have questions, please reach out to me because I need to figure out what else I need to wrap up better. My bad. Okay. So, yeah, Team Ika represent in the comments. Phoenix, you're one of us today. I'm just taking over. You're mine. So yeah, we're gonna jump into a sprint. I'm probably gonna be very structured just because that's what we do. So we might do 10 and 20s or like 15 and 20s for on and off sprints, just so we can really get stuff done. So what are you guys working on or planning to work on? It's Saturday evening, so anything's up for grabs. Oh no! You're in immense pain. Wait for the meds to kick in, so doubt you'll do anything productive. Oh, was there a recent accident, or is this like a thing you have? So you have medication for it? Like, I didn't know you had to go through such pain, man. Be here in the background sending productive vibes. That's all we need. Just representing, and you technically are completing the prompt because you are joining sprints and in your own way being productive by living life. Yes, one of the cool things about knowing the author is you can just be like, so question, and you did this wrong. My coworker who reads my books, he's like, I should not have unrestricted access to you, because he asks me like all the questions and throws theories at me, and I'm just like, read a couple more chapters and you'll know. So it's fun. Phoenix, okay, you can handle being on my team for a little while. It's just a little bit, and it's not like, you weren't winning, so. So Shayna's working on orders for Walmart, Sam's, and trying to take care of Dad. He feels kind of icky. Does he have like a summer cold? Because up here, a lot of people have been getting like stomach viruses. And I used to get a summer cold at the end of July. Almost every year. I have not been sick this year. So I'm just waiting for it to hit. I'm honestly just like, I know I'm gonna get sick soon, because I've never gone a full year without getting just like a cold. Like nothing serious, but it's like, I don't want to feel bad, but I know it's coming because I haven't had it yet. Oh no, not what's going on? Okay, we have to okay, we need to reset today because there's some unfun vibes out there. So your pup has had some health issues that kind of freaked you out today, so not sure how productive you'll be. Oh, did they eat something? Do they got belly bubbles? Do they have itchy feet like Tundra? Because she started going at her back feet again, so I just was like, we got to get the medication. I don't care if it's expensive. We need to do that until we can figure out what's going on. Stacy, you finished your tree painting? And you're starting another. Oh my God. I think you posted it in the Discord before, right? Is that where I saw it? Please post the finished one, because that was gorgeous, if that's what I'm thinking about. And also, like, oh my God, paint by numbers are so hard. I am not very far in mine at all. I just posted on Instagram my current progress, and I'm just like, should have gone with the beginner level version. But no. Picked a big one, and it's got tiny little spots. So kudos to you for doing another one. You can definitely get started on that today. Okay, so kidneys are sometimes don't like to work properly. Nothing just painful. Ooh. Well, at least you have 2. So maybe you'll be okay, right? Just get the medicine. And I'm really bad when it comes to responding to these things, because I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, okay, doctor time. And I'm like, no, I'm not a doctor. Don't do that. And then I'm like, but we have to find a problem. And I'm like, I don't know how to find your problem. I don't know how to help, but I will be here for you should you need me for whatever I can provide. Be it Girl Scout Thin Mints, I can find a way to provide them. I can try. So it's something with his stomach too. Unable to hold down food, losing his voice. So maybe it is like a stomach cold or flu going on. It's going around. I don't know what it could be, but yeah. Hopefully, is he able to like drink pretty well? At least stay hydrated, because I know you guys are still like super hot down there. Yes. Okay, that was yours. Yay! Yeah, that looks super gorgeous. Let me see if I can pull it up for everybody. I think you were over here. And we got that. Everybody's doing like so awesome on this. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's still a section undone on this one. So you'll have to post the finished version. Share that. So for those who haven't seen it on the Discord, this was the in progress and now it is done. Look at all those tiny little spots. Oh my gosh, you are a trooper. That's super pretty. All 4 seasons. Oh, like the top is my favorite because those are, even though like I don't like being cold, I like the aesthetic of winter. And fall is probably one of my favorites. So that's great. Awesome. It's very different, okay? So the reason why paint by numbers are hard, especially the one that I picked out, and Stacy can vouch because I saw plenty of small spaces on hers, is everything is so minuscule, not even tiny. It's the like a 1/4 millimeter line. And mine came with like 3 brushes. One was like that, and the others are like much, much smaller. As a person outside of digital art, even within most digital art that I do, that isn't comic stuff because I feel like I can keep that cleaner, I am a messy person. I have trouble staying within the lines a little bit, mostly because I don't like switching brushes. So I'll usually like take the bigger brush, do all the big parts, and then like rim it with the smaller brush. And by then I can't do any more. So I think it's time consuming, and there's no comfortable way for me to do it because I have to be hunched over, and I don't have like a way that I could just do it on here. But even then I feel like I'd be, it's just difficult for me. That's really all it is. It's just difficult, and I just want to like use a lasso tool or use a little paint bucket and go do, and just fill everything in and make it nice and even instead of having to painting over and over. So yeah, that's why I don't do things by hand a lot anymore, except for like I can sketch and I can ink because I know I'm going to clean it up on the computer, but I don't paint generally by hand. Okay, so they just take some time, so you're gonna feel good. Hopefully you feel good before the sprint's over, or gosh, we didn't start sprint yet. I have to get that going. Google will have you spiraling down 20. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Like I even like looking up, I was looking at pet insurance this morning because I was like, what do they even cover? Like, technically, aside from this allergy medicine, there's no other issues. We just go to our like regular yearly stuff and get their vaccines. And of course, the pet insurance doesn't cover those unless you have a wellness thing added on. And I'm just like, I don't think we're going to do pet insurance. I think we'll be okay. We do take care of them. And if we have to pay, we will pay because we love them. And we don't have kids, so. You've never had them? Oh, we don't do that there. Well, I checked on Amazon just because you made me curious, and they don't have exact Girl Scout Thin Mints, but they had like other Thin Mint style cookies. So if you had other Thin Mint style cookies, they're probably pretty close. But I'm also just very tempted to like send everybody a bag of cookies or like some small treat just to be like, hey, thank you for participating. So I'll keep thinking on that. Oh no, he had mud butt. And he pooped blood this morning. It's happened before and he was fine. As much as it freaks me out, it's not as a big thing, probably just irritation. Yeah, he could have just ate something that kind of tore him up a little bit. But keeping an eye on him is obviously the best thing that you can do, especially a Saturday. Like, the vets aren't open until Monday unless you do an emergency. I wish puppies could talk so they could just tell us how they feel. It's like, are you okay? Are you really okay? Oh, well, take care, little pupper. You're supposed to fit in Sherry work. Okay, let's bring it back up, guys. Let's see the finished product of the trees. Oh yeah, share your work. Dun 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 dun. Can I zoom? Yeah. All right, and then share. Boom! Look at that gorgeous tree. It's almost like a bouquet on the bottom with just the colors and the flowers budding everywhere. That's super pretty. Clouds look nice. Yeah. Yeah. And you had how many colors? Looks like 25 colors. Wow. Mine has 20 and it's overwhelming. But I feel like they're very close shades to each other, so it also is irritating when I'm like, that looks the same as the color I just did. Why is this a different number? Oh, good. If he's normal, I think usually that means that's a good sign. They don't show any symptoms. But Tundra didn't show any symptoms either, except for eating her feet. And she didn't show any symptoms when she had an ear infection until I found stinky dirt. So. Ooh, Phoenix. Maybe you can get Stacy to paint you one. It's super pretty though. Like, that's a good piece to have all year round because it works for all seasons. Okay, thankfully he can drink water as long as he doesn't slow. Don't go outside. Okay. So he's trying to like do his own thing and you're still trying to take care of him and just let him chill out and relax because he probably should. That's what dads do as, they get older and you keep saying, you should take it easy. And then they decide they want to check under your car's hood and see what's going on. But they would also be insulted, like if you didn't tell them something might need to get checked in the car and you go somewhere else. So what are you gonna do? So Phoenix's paint by number is small to begin with. Not sure how well I'll do with it being so tiny. Tiny brush, tiny paints. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know, like the small stuff is getting me just because you have to put so much focus. And then you look back and you're like, I didn't do anything. It's so small. I finished most of the really big sections. So that's probably why I feel more overwhelmed because everything is small. And it doesn't feel like I've done stuff when I've been doing it for an hour. So Shayna and her dad have these debates all the time when he gets sick, taking out the garbage, and do it if he can't straighten. But you do other things. And he's 75 and gonna be starting radiation for his prostate cancer. Look good, it's under control. Has to do a Washington procedure on his heart and just so much stuff. So he's yeah, he's your Superman, but he's aging. Yep, our dads are incredibly like my dad. How old are you, Dad? He was born in 53, so he'll be 70. He'll be 70. I don't think he has any major issues. I think he had to just work on watching his blood sugar and blood pressure, as you do when you get older. But he's been working a relatively physical job forever, and we keep telling him you should probably retire. Work is putting a number on you. You can retire. You can retire, and he keeps going back to work. And I just know that I'm the only one local of the kids right now, so it's gonna eventually fall on me, and that's fine because they're my parents and I will do what I can. But it's like, Dad, stop. Please just relax and enjoy your life. But I think it's also scary at that point because you don't want to admit that you're on that end of it. So it could very well be that he's just in denial of his age. Okay, so if you use the paint by numbers to relieve stress, and okay, you can be a little obsessed. That's fine. That's fine. Yes, we hope the Babaru gets better. Yeah, super pretty tree. Super, super. Oh, he's your service pup. Oh my gosh, how old is he? Yeah, absolutely. He takes care of you and you'll take care of him. Almost caught up with the comments and then we can jump into a sprint. So Shano, I said I would love to try the paint by number, but I need to do the online kind. If I order the physical kind and paint is dried up like that happens to Q, I'd be lost. Yes. I think that's the other reason I'm trying to get this done, because I've already opened up the paint, is like I don't want the paint to dry because I will not go out with my paint. I will not. But the online ones are more fun because you get a click and it's full. It's great. Or like the ones on your phone even. Jealous. That's what I want. Much belated Christmas gift for her brother. Well, he should love that. Yeah. 69? Is that the year your dad? No, that would be your year. Where did I miss the number coming in? Because you said your dad was 75. He should keep a part-time job if possible. Dad was so lost after trying, he had a hard time keeping busy. So my dad's not quite issue, but life is he likes to work on cars, and he has a bunch of like broken computers, so he likes to fix things and he collects things to fix, but then they don't get fixed. Would he be able to do it when he's retired? I don't know. I agree he could at least drop down to part-time and like more be of the maintenance manager than the maintenance man, but he's got to do what he's got to do, and I just gotta kind of check in every once in a while. So Phoenix's is 10 and will be 11 in November. So, it's getting up there. It's getting up here. Uh-oh. Q manifests in a cloud of smoke from the 1 bar of signal in this convention center. Boom! And disappears into the lack of Wi-Fi. Yeah, I said the team name. So we have to watch that open. Ika! Okay, much better. So we're gonna jump into a sprint because I do need to rein some stuff in. We're gonna do 20 minutes. Let me get a banner going here. Sprinting until, let's see, put a start on it. We'll do it like 22 minutes. That way we can end on an even number. Or whatever, 21 and a half, something. 8:50. And show that. Perfect. Sprinting until 8:50. Boom, boom, boom. It'll work out, always does. Trying to learn to go with the flow, that's the hardest part. Yeah. It's still his life, and we have to accept that they will make their own choices, and we will have to support them the way they've done us. So, yes. Yes, absolutely. Going with the flow takes a bit of intention and practice, for sure, because you have to make sure not to seem negligent, among other things. But before we divert into another discussion, oh my goodness, let's jump into this sprint here. I don't have anything fancy to show you guys, like a timer. So sprinting until 8:50. 3, 2, 1, go. Do. That was our first sprint. How did everybody do? How was everyone feeling? I started on my calendar for September, but I don't have my full work schedule yet. And I don't have any like specific days in December for deadlines. Because I don't know when I'm getting it back from the editor, Dennis Barrows. And I'm trying to think. Initially, I was going to take like the first 2 weeks off to recover from Create-a-thon. But then I also get like anxious in the other way where I need to make sure I've got all the formatting for Dennis Barrows ready to go, and I get the proofs as soon as possible so I can do a proofread. And I have 2 books I need to read and review in September. So I could, in theory, write those in. Let me see how long that second one is. Is this book size? Yeah. So this one's 258, so let's say 260. And then the one I'm reading now is, let me write all this down. Hi, bud. Did you come to say hi to everybody? Atreyu is here. Here is Atreyu. Where are you going? There's Atreyu. Atreyu. Look at the screen. Hello. Hey, Bubby. Hi, there's Thunder. Everybody's back. Everybody left me during the sprint. Now everybody's back. What's up? You happy boy? You a happy sleepy boy? You wanna lay down? You wanna go under the desk again? No, you just want pets? Okay, I'll give you a hand. Alright, so Atreyu was here. Tundra is also here, but she's laying down. No, I can't get this camera to stay straight. Good. Yeah, so she's hanging out on her cushion. So I was gonna write down what books I need to read and review next month. Also, I need to pick out 2 dinosaur stickers for these 2 pages, since every page needs a dinosaur sticker. And so far, just for those who haven't seen, we've got Cool Dino representing Ika Ika Ika. And then we've got a little pterodactyl. And then we've got, here we go. I guess the big thank you dino for thank you guys for participating. And we've got Top Hat Dino. And we've got Boba Tea Dino. And I think that's the, nope, I put in one more. And then we've got one more that I just put in today. So I need to pick out 2 more dinosaur stickers. And I just pick them out at random because there's a few that I'm just kind of like, eh. But then I have a hard decision deciding which ones I like. So for the start of September, we've got, okay, I guess there's 2 and you guys get a vote. Should I put this cartoony sort of T-Rex guy for the beginning of September, or should I put this very funky multicolored T-Rex? Number 1, cartoony T-Rex. Number 2, multicolored T-Rex. And that'll just be for the start of September, so we're still gonna draw another one for the second page. But vote in the comments for which dino should make the front of September. The funky one. Okay. Number 2, everybody likes number 2. I'm probably gonna go with number 2. And then this is the one I drew for the second page. And it is also got funky colors on it, which goes with the theme. And it's pretty cute. So that's going to be our second page for sure, because I drew that by itself. And based on the votes, it looks like we are doing Funky Dino and saving Cartoony Dino for another time. Back in the bag you go. So yeah, comes how many is number 2. Okay, number 2 wins. Oh yeah, Funky Dinos. Oh, here we go. Phoenix is reading a novella called 40 Plus, where everybody dies at the age of 40 until some don't. And that must be the twist, because it's like, why are they not dying? Why aren't they dying? Is it like a mystery thriller or more of a alternate universe contemporary? After being in a reading slump that kept me from reading for over a month, it's great to be reading it. Yes. When you can get out of that slump and you find something you actually enjoy, it's really nice. And the book I started, I actually am enjoying it, but mentally I'm exhausted from like constantly doing projects, going to work, so that when my usual reading time is, I just end up watching random videos on YouTube and wasting my time. But I actively know that, so I'm trying to get better. But I kind of already put it in my head that I wouldn't necessarily be reading this month because of Create-a-thon. So, and since I'm reviewing them, I do want to give them a little extra time. So that's kind of where I'm at. Do I read, or do I save it so when my brain is working? So here's September with the Funky Dino, and then the end of September with the other one. Yay! I'm actually really enjoying this new journal. It's kind of Bujo, but it's also not. Like, it's like I've just got random lists in here of books I want to read and important book dates for the book release and the book orders. So I'm just kind of doing whatever in it, but I like it better than buying planners because I don't like the set dates. That, especially like when they take up multiple pages and I don't do anything for a few days, so I feel like I've wasted the pages. But this way, it's like I put my calendar on 1-2 pages entirely, so I don't feel as bad. Okay, so let's do. Oh, my green is not working. Hello, green pen. Hello, green pen. Hello. Why you no work? There it is. I swear, green is the hardest ink to get out of these colored pens. Alright, books. 2. Review, shouts the T-Rex. Big fat exclamation mark and a speech bubble. So now it's books to review. And I can write how long those books are so I can sort of plan when I can do it and get them out. Also need to see what days are Friday. I don't have to post on Fridays. Q usually posts on Fridays, and I just kind of post when I finish something because I just want it done. It looks like the 2nd is a Friday. Twirls invisible mustache. When to post said videos? Do one in the middle. I could do save one for the end of the month. Maybe the 15th and the 30th to really cut it. Also, I think Creative Commons will be moving to Tuesdays. And that's because another sort of friend, they stream on Wednesdays, and I do like popping in on their streams. So I don't want to keep butting into theirs. So I'll probably do Creative Commons on Tuesdays. But I also know that first week I am going to be playing a video game because I've been waiting for its early access, and it's a Disney game. So I have to play it. So I don't really know. September is going to be pretty lax. There might only be a couple creative commons. Speculative. Okay. Gotcha. Usually read every day. It's a major part of life. My therapist thinks it's my main way of stimming. It's no good when I can't manage to read. Yeah. If it's something you do quite frequently, it's definitely odd when you can't. Like, I don't really do something every single day except for one of my Disney games, but I don't think that's why. I think it's because it's an event. Every other time there's an event. So I have to keep up with it. And I want the new characters. Because that's more just an obsession. It's not, a need. But yeah, I wish I could do things like read or write every day. But my schedule is not consistent enough to allow myself to create a routine. It sucks. But, found right here. No, dog hair gets everywhere. It's not a consistent schedule, but it is part-time, so it does at least give me time to do all these things. All the things. Oh, Shayna just sent me a picture of Kamsanida. Oh. She was such a sweetheart, taken too early from her kitty mom. Probably the run. Oh. Why are you going making me sad? Someone else told me a kitten story that, like, a little guy that was, like, abandoned on the road. Ugh. Y'all making me sad. But I also cannot adopt a cat. We are allergic. And I don't know how the dogs would feel if I gave them less attention. So yeah. What was I gonna say? I have our Blood and Steel. It's 260. Did I say 264? 260. I rounded it up. And then the other book I'm reading, I'm just gonna see it on Amazon and remember it that way. It's on my Kindle. There she is. 300 pages? Was it that long? 290, yeah. All right, we're just gonna say 300 pages. I'm already like a chunk through that, but this will help me kind of plan out when I can get things done. Yeah, it's not severe. It was definitely developed as an adult because we grew up with cats. But I remember probably when I got to college, we had two. And of course, we'd come home and cuddle with them. And my eyes would get really puffy and itchy. And subsequently, it's been like if someone has a cat in their house, like with a lot of cat dander or stuff, I'll feel it. So I can do short times, but I just can't, unfortunately, like, I probably cannot own a cat. But I will give them all the lovings and suffer through it if someone else has one. My friend always has to take her allergy pills. She couldn't come over for dinner, felt so bad every time I was around her. Eyes watered and she sneezed. Didn't matter, I just showered and washed my clothes. Yeah, it's just in the air, and different people are sensitive to different things. And I don't really have any other allergies for me to like take an allergy pill on the regular. So I want a Sphinx. Hold on, I'm thinking of the Pokemon as a Sphinx. I would love a little naked Toby cat. Like, that would be so cute. And put him in a sweater. But Terry is adamant that he does not want it. So we shall compromise and have dogs. Tamama's here. Hello. Welcome. I've taken over the stream today. That's why it is not as crazy or, you know, things going on. We're just chilling, laid back, doing. We just did a sprint. We'll probably hop into one soon because I mean, I don't want to just talk the whole time. I have stuff to do too. But we're going to jump into another sprint here shortly. I'm just working on trying to figure out some calendar stuff for the upcoming months, mostly September, since that's coming up first for obvious reasons. They are too darn cute, and that's just one of the reasons I will remain single. I mean, I'm sure like I could try to convince him, but like I said, it's with having, especially with the pet bills that Thunder is putting upon us. Because we were like, he's like, I would get a third dog before we got another cat. And I was like, oh. And then, you know, went through a couple $100 bills with her. I was like, okay. Financially, I think we shouldn't. Maybe in a few years, once they've gotten a bit older, I think, if anything, we'd like to get a shelter dog and rescue. But nothing in the near future. And it'll be a while before I can have a puppy phase again. But that's okay, because you're my babies. Hey, 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 stop eating your feet. Hey, 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 stop eating your feet. Thunder. Hey. Hey. Sandra. Hi. Baby girl. Hey. What you doing? What you doing? I see that tail wag. Sandra. I don't know how to stop her. I don't got the stuff for anything and... Oh, baby girl. We'll get your medicine as soon as we can. Ooh, debating if you want to dye your roots tonight. Well, make it a create-a-thon goal and say create new hair color. Do it. Do what you want. Do what you want. I've never dyed my hair, so I don't know what it entails, but do it. Yes. And yes, I would love to rescue all of them. But this is the issue. And possibly time, given I have like so much to do. But mostly that. Alright, so let's get ready for another sprint. So if people want to dye their hair or do things, they can go do that. It's 9:07, so we'll add on 20. We'll be back at 9:30, if that sounds good. Oops, that's not where the 9 goes. Yeah, so we'll go till 9:30, so we got about 30 or 22 minutes. I'm gonna probably work on my little calendar here and then start planning out the book sale promotions that I need to do in October. So more on that when we come back. Get ready because it is 3, 2, 1 time to sprint. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We are back from the sprint. It is 9:30, guys. Oh, hello, Amanda. Welcome. Q is at a convention today, so I'm soloing this. It's going okay. You know, just kind of winging it, doing things. Fennec says, I want to rescue all the fur babies, but I know that wouldn't be a great idea. I know, right? It's like we have to feed ourselves and take care of other things too. Darn. How dare they? If I had all the money in the world, everyone would have what they need to survive, plus some extra. And then I'd set up animal shelters all over for various favorites. I want cats and dogs, but also turtles, seals, farm animals. I just love animals. Preach. Yes. Save all the animals. People are negotiable. As humans, we consume too much. It's a fact. Not even, it's a fact. We do. I don't think there is ever really a shortage problem. No, it's just people can't get what they want, so it's a privilege problem. But I mean, like sometimes, like when the whole toilet paper thing happened, that was like a necessary item. So that was a thing. So Mama mixed the dye. Oh, we're going to do it. Yes. Yeah, it's going well. Got some planning, mostly doing a lot of planning on my end today, since I have to work on promos for my book sale in October. That's one of my goals this create-a-thon. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing each week, and that's what I'm doing on the Canva page here. Working on unpacking today. Oh, that's right. Did you guys just get back from your honeymoon? I think that's the last thing I know that you guys were going on. How was it? Where'd you go? I forget. Where'd you go? Get enough unpacked that you can set up your sewing station. Oh, you didn't. You wouldn't have taken that on your honeymoon. I might have jumped the gun. We're still unpacking house moving stuff then. Ika. Yes, we have it under control because we are structured and you know, we will not let our team down. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. So Jane is laughing. She about died with the toilet paper thing. Thought was the most hilarious thing ever. Yeah, as someone who had to like learn how to use the squat toilets in Japan and learn just to have tissues on hand all the time, I was like, it could be worse, guys. But also, do we have toilet paper? Just wash yourselves. Unpacking from the move still. Okay, honeymoon was just a week. Went to Portsmouth, Ohio. Sweet. Are you guys close to Ravenwood Castle? Because that would be an awesome place to go. I don't know if it's in or near Portsmouth because I'm not looking at a map. But I can drop my banner. That'd be a cool place to go down there. Alrighty, and then just to get y'all caught up. Okay, so you're in Cincy. I think it's more southeast Ohio. Like I don't think it's far from Hocking Hills, so it's definitely closer to you than it is to me. But it's a castle. Like, I guess I have to show everybody what I'm talking about. So here's a picture of the little castle thingy down in like southern Ohio. And they do like murder mysteries there. They have these fun little cottage suites that you can stay in. So it's a bit on the pricier side because it all is like, you get that whole cottage to yourself. It's not like a regular hotel where you have rooms, but like it's very nice, and it would be a treat trip. But it's nice, cool, tucked away, and they do some events down there. They do weddings. Ravenwood Castle. Da, da, da. So it's pretty cool. One day we'll get there. Yeah, so it's not, obviously it's not like a huge thing, but they actually have like scavenger hunts going on, and I'm all here for it. I want to go scavenger hunt. So yeah, so back to this. So 1 week until, or not 1 week, the month leading up till Den of Sparrow's release, I was going to do a month-long book sale, which, unlike Creathon where I have to do something every day, pretty much I would set with the start of week 1, October 10th, with discounting the ebook and paperback hardcovers, just to get things rolling, to get people a little bit more interested so they can pick it up before the second book comes out. And then I'll probably, or I most likely will attempt to do a few giveaways. I didn't get a lot of traction, but I'm starting to figure out how to do it. So depending, I guess in a way, if the less people that join the giveaway, the higher your chances to win it. So there's that. And I wanted to do it on Goodreads, but that whole issue with my account is kind of putting that on hold. So I'm probably going to end up doing it on YouTube and TikTok, Instagram, whatever. So figuring out how to do those giveaways. So there'll be 2 for Tower of Dog paperbacks and 1 for a Den of Sparrows paperback. And then there's supposed to be a way that I can set up the ebook on Kindle to be free for within a week period. So I think it's up to a week. You can't do more than that. And you can only do it like once a quarter or something. But I haven't checked that out yet because I want to update it with the preview chapter and everything. But if I can figure that all out, then the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th will be a free ebook sale. Again, just trying to get stuff out there. And that's why I'm not doing any ebook giveaways earlier, because in theory, there's going to be an ebook free thing going on. So these are definitely some ideas I'm working with. And it just comes down to how am I promoting and like with the giveaway, like at what point, like I would announce it on October 18th and say I'm drawing names on the 24th. That way you have that whole week to put in your interest. I think that's the best way to go about it. And it's just going to be, you know, seeing who responds. I think cross-platform might be where my issues lay, because I didn't get any responses on Instagram this past giveaway, just on TikTok, which was fine because I had 4 names and I drew one and it was great. So I don't think I can share the same thing to Instagram and have it going on unless I'm doing a paperback here and a paperback there, and I don't think I want to do that. So with TikTok having, oddly enough, a bit more of a active community for that sort of thing, I think I'm just gonna try it there. And then a YouTube. I want to do a YouTube one. But I think the YouTube one, I don't have to, maybe I'll just do it over the course of a couple weeks, but like do a paperback and a hardcover drawing or something. I don't know. That's the hard part, is figuring out logistics of like isolating where the giveaways are. And then Goodreads, if it works. I should probably check if it works. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to figure out with the promos. Yeah. It's just things new things that we're trying out. Just sent your dad during senior hours at Publix. Problem solved. Never ran out of toilet paper. There you go. The public places got it. You know, if you have to run into, God forbid, Kroger bathroom, those things stank. But you gotta go where you gotta go. Yes, it is quite a beautiful place, and definitely worth checking out if you're able. And you're closer, so I think you might have a better chance than I will. Yes, Ravenwood Castle is what it's called. I know a murder mystery would be so much fun. And you have to have the right people with you. Like, it'd be nice if you could like take your own group and do it within your group, but they do like that. They do game conventions. They do a bunch of things. Yes, Ravenwood. Just walked in and heard free Kindle book. I admit I find quite a few books when they go free on Kindle. Yes, so the intention is, because there is a way to set up a free, like your book on sale for free for a certain period of time. I just have to figure that out, but I don't want to play with it until the document's ready with the updates. So it may or may not work, so that's why I'm not posting my little calendar yet. It's kind of keeping it in my brain, and I got it written down in my notebook as well as a reference that you can't read because it's the lighting in here. Fed the fur babies. Happy to say Papa's had a very healthy appetite. Good. Yes, eat the foods. Sounds like the ideal world in my head. I do what I can to get the real world closer. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. It's on our list for sure. Struggling to get your Bluetooth headphones to connect. I have had so many issues with Bluetooth recently that I haven't tried to hook up any new stereos or anything. I'm just like, this one works. I hate that it says UPS on it, but it works. It's actually a pretty good speaker. But I'm not gonna chance fate. Oh, yeah. Let's connect to the neighbor's TV and listen to what they're watching. That'd be great. That'd be hilarious, actually. You just pop it. I'm like, oh, that's what they're watching. Alrighty. So yeah, planning out the book sales and giveaways. Any thoughts in the comments? Because I don't really participate in a lot of them. I don't think I've participated in any. So that's probably my first error. But yeah, just trying to figure out, because I don't want to like, I mean, it wouldn't be terrible if I did a TikTok one, an Instagram one, and a YouTube one. Are those my 3 platforms? Maybe Goodreads if it works. So it wouldn't be the worst thing if I gave out 4 paperbacks. But at the same time, I think monopolizing on where the traffic is that I'm getting is smarter, since it's my first one and I can always expand it. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? I always appreciate you guys grounding me in reality sometimes. Because, yeah, as we've all learned, I can get out of control with trying to do things. So, yeah, but I think I'll just keep this. I should probably. Ooh, speckles. I want them to be white. Oh no, grabbing the wrong elements. And we're gonna do more speckles. And that color. Yeah. I guess I'll keep sharing this with you guys just because I'm playing around with some speckles on it. Just decorating it. Just decorating it. Making it a little broken up. Fun. There. Now it's not just a gray background, but I want to send it to the back. Back. Send it back. Send it back. Send it back. Send it back. I probably should not have these playing because it's not going to save like that. So I should just accept it. I mean, it's a fun idea, but it's not going to. Let's do the regular one. Whee! October, and then November. Whee! November. November. Yeah, now it's better. It's easier to read. Oh yeah. Straight. I can tell you're not straight. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're working on. What do you guys say? Phoenix has only ever participated in Goodreads book giveaway. I've won 1 ARC after it came out, and 1 Kindle ebook. I don't use social media much outside YouTube. Like I said, I do keep up with what goes free for Kindle though, because I enjoy finding hidden gems in them. Once I find an author I like that way, then they do get my money. Yeah. I mean, that's why I really need to like actually read books from the library. But I have a bunch on my Kindle that I did get for free. Like I just did sort by price, and it was a bunch of free ones, and I was like, you. So I need to get through those. I do. I need to get through and see what's good out there and what's going to catch my interest. And I feel like we just need we need like an oblong shape. Oblong. Where are you going to give me an oblong? Ooh, a gradient. Oh, it's a puddle. We're going to do that. We're going to rotate it like that. Make it huge like that. No, bigger. Bigger. Yeah. Now we're going to send to back. And we're going to play with the colors here because we don't want that to be so drastic. But I want it to be more transparent. There it is. Yeah, maybe that. Is that what I want? Is that what I want? Should have done a color on it. select it. It's all the way in the back. Help. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah. So I'm going to save this as it is, and if I need to update it once I figure out some more details, I can do that. But this will at least give me a guide of things I need to get ready. So I definitely need everything with my updates for Tower of Dogs done and ready to go by October 10th. Great. You get emails every day to let you know the top free or bargain on ebooks. The habit started when I didn't have access to a good library and I was completely broke. Then I discovered it was fun. Yeah, and like I said, if I was able to be reading more and actually even just go through the ones I already have on my Kindle, it would be fantastic. But that's the tax of being a creator, is you can't always consume because you're creating a lot. I don't know how Q does it, reading all them books all the time. It won't let me get it to the right. But I respect that. She does a good job with it. She does a lot. She does too much. Q, take a break. What else? It's about 9:50. Q should be driving home? No, because she won't be home till like 11 at the probably at the earliest. So I'm not gonna text her. I don't want to be unsafe. We don't want to do that. Shoot, I was gonna do something else. Oh, your headphones are still being a bot. Oh, the novella you're reading is actually a free one. Very nice. Very nice. I think I've only read one of my free, no, I'm on the second. One of them, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. It definitely had some, like first-time writer flaws, but I think the author, I don't think their first language was English, just because of the ways they phrased certain things. And there was some typographic errors, but otherwise I was like, yeah, I'm not upset that I read this, but I didn't review it because I felt like a lot of people will not want to read it because it was difficult to read in the sense of it wasn't natural English, if that makes sense. So I didn't review that one, but the one I'm reading right now, it was not only a free ebook, but it came with the free Audible. So I'm listening to it, to be exact, and it's not a story I would normally read or like pick up to read, but it's actually, I'm enjoying it. It's definitely got things that I don't care for in it, but I will probably do a review. I'm gonna add it onto my list. Which book is it? Her Forgotten Scars. Forgotten Scars. Because then I can always have that review come out later. Yeah. And I don't like to sound like I'm bashing books ever. Because I'm not. I'm literally just trying to be objective with my reviews. And I don't remember if I told you guys, but earlier this week, someone had commented on a review I did last year of an author tour book. And it only showed me the first line, like when it popped up in the notification. And it was like, oh, this author name would be so sad to see this review. And like my Hufflepuff reaction was, I didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. Oh my gosh. And then I immediately became Slytherin because I've been living too long and I work in retail, so I'm secretly Slytherin. And I was just like, so she should not feel bad about it. Like it was a It was an objective review. I did not just bash her. I didn't like do anything actually mean to hurt someone's feelings. I was giving them my honest opinions, reviewing a book, and critiquing it for what it was. And I think I even literally said, this book wasn't for me. These are the things I didn't like, but it was still a good book, kind of thing. So they have not replied to my like, I stand by my opinion, but I would still like to see what else she writes, kind of thing. And it was a thing, but I guess it's bound to happen once you are reviewing stuff. I'm careful when I review debut author, especially when I find the books free. I'm so excited though when I find hidden gems that was less than 10 reviews. Yeah, let's promote. And I just really like, that's why I started the Indie Spotlight, was to find these hidden gems and be like, people, look. And I think that's what we're going to try to do with the 12 Days of Indies in December. Which as much as I say I don't want to sing it, I'm just going to sing it poorly, but it's not going to be like a continued string, because I feel like that might just be too much work. It might just be the same core, dun, da, 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 whatever musicality that is, but like the book title and then like a summary of it, trying to fit it within the things. I just have to do it 12 times. So it is on my video list. It is right here. That's, yes, it says 25 on here though, so I'm just gonna put a note and say 12. We're doing 12 Days of Indies. 11 times I regretted it, 'cause I can't sing. The quizzes all say yes, and I think it's accurate based on the whole like loyalty thing, and like I will make you cookies pretty early on in meeting you. But I definitely like it's a legitimate statement when I say I feel like I'm a Hufflepuff at heart, but I'm living long enough to become a Slytherin. In sense of like, I'm being more ambitious with my work, but I'm also just like not being mean about anything necessarily, but I'm just not taking people's crap. And I'll be pretty flat and honest about it. Especially when like people try to chide you at work. Like I said, I work retail, so I'm talking to people all the time. And I don't know, they'll make something like, oh, what if you did this and this, or this and this isn't working, and I'll just be like, that's because you're wrong. You're literally doing it wrong. And then I'll say it nicer than that, but it's like that kind of feeling. So that's how I'm slowly turning into Slytherin. But I'll still make you cookies. So we can be would that make me a Huffle? No, a Slitherpuff. A Slitherpuff. I'm a Slitherpuff. Hufflerin. That doesn't work. It doesn't work the other way. It doesn't sound good. You've fallen out of habit of actually writing reviews, though. That's fair. Sometimes you just gotta read a book and enjoy it. You don't have to mentally dissect it. I try to be. I seem like, you know, with all of this stuff, for sure, I look a lot more planned and organized, and I think it's just that my brain doesn't turn off. So, you know, at any time, I can blink and I open like my files. Do you guys have like doors or files? I think I have both. Like I have doors when I'm going to bed, and I'm like, what dream do I want to work on? Yeah, so what dream do I want to create tonight? But right now I feel like it's more of computer files where I can just be like, okay, the bills are paid. Okay, I need to do that tomorrow. Picked up the wedding gifts, so I gotta check mark that. And like, there's so much going on. I am a high functioning ADD person. I think you're Ravenpuff. Yeah. Ravenclaw, Slitherpuff. Isn't that fun to say, Slitherpuff? I appreciate blunts. Always feel free to be up and okay. Yeah, for sure. I don't think I've read any of your stuff, but or I will. I try to be as blunt and honest as possible, and I know that some people are stubborn. So it's, you know, trying to work out how to tell them things and not, you know, not making an argument about it. We're adults. We can take criticism, or else how are we going to survive? How are we going to do it? Maybe I need a sprint to find my other. Okay, yeah, we can definitely hop into a sprint. Back from the shower, did we get some good creation? So I already closed it out, but I don't know if you had seen my little calendar for the book sale pre-Tower of Dogs release. I'll share this real quick, and then we are going to jump into a sprint. So Amanda can look for her headphones. So this is the tentative schedule for myself for the book sale, because I want to start the sale October 10th and do it for the month leading up to release, and then do a couple of giveaways. So I'm just figuring out logistics and how I need to make the promotional material for those things. But I think, like, if I do TikTok, I can just make like silly videos and figure it out. So yeah, I started a thing. The joys of adulting. Yes, you're wrong, but let me tell it to you gently. Doors, files, portals. Oh, you got portals and scrolls. I like that. Visualizing that is fun. It's actually pretty fun. But I think I'm on the computer so much that I just got the like, and here's a file, and all these tabs are open. Haven't been able to write in a while. Need life to calm down so I can get out of survival mode and find my imagination. Yeah. Take your time. Boy, I'll tell you one thing. Like, we'll talk about it more when we come back from the sprint, just about, I guess, TLC and mental health and such things. But between last year and this year, I'm definitely learning that is important. So we'll talk about that when we come back from the sprint. It is 10, so we got an even 20 minutes. We'll go to 10:20. Just edit this banner here real quick for y'all. 10:20, save and show. All right, so 20-minute sprint, guys. Go get stuff done. I need to go grab some water, and then I can come back and do stuff. So I'll see you in 20 minutes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello, we're back from the sprint. Camera, stay. Good enough. All right, so what did everybody get done? What are we doing? How are we feeling? Before we left, we were talking about how our brains compartmentalize things. So like mine is sometimes doors, but more often than not, it's like computer files, because I'm always on the computer. Shayna said, Portal Scrolls and Doors sounds like Harry Potter. Once I finish the Ashport Archives, I'm rereading the series. But now it's dinner time, so have a good night. If we're not here when she gets back. Okay, cool. Good night. Have a good dinner. And Lena's here. Hello. So you've made it home. How was your day at the convention? I presume Q is still driving. And she told me a few things about the whole table costs and rules. So that wasn't the most exciting thing to hear. But yeah, how was your day going? Phoenix snuggled their pup, one of their favorite things in life. That's one of our favorite things too, isn't it? I love that they just both come up and they'll lay down with me for a while. And then they'll go and they'll eat or drink and maybe see Terry, and then they'll come back. Atreyu always is in bed with me first thing in the morning. Like, he kicks my husband out of bed and is my cuddle buddy. But then when I actually like to cuddle him, he'll roll on his back and he'll start pawing, and he's got clubs, not to mention claws on top of that. So he may think he's petting me, but I'm just like, oh, the claws, it's coming at me. Let's see. So Amanda didn't manage to find her headphones, bummer, but unpacked 3 boxes. Sweet. I love unpacking and reorganizing and then getting rid of things. I love it. Back to video editing for Tamama. Excellent. Oh, bye, Tundra. Okay. Sorry, we started talking and now it's 5. So basically all I got done during said sprint was I realized in order to keep myself seemingly organized. Oh, you're back. Hello. I needed to actually go ahead and write in the October calendar and November, at least the first part, so I can highlight the weeks that break up the sale. So as I'm getting closer and I have things more concrete, I can put them in. Like when something needs to get posted or when I need to draw names for the giveaway. So I went ahead and laid those out. Q has a 1.5 to 2 hour drive home. The table went fairly well. We've made back about 1/3 of the table, but we've had fun. Yay! At least you're making back some money. But you'll not go to that convention again, is what I'm hearing. So is she just starting her drive, or because she said you guys got out of there at 7 your time, so like 9ish here. So I figured she'd be home like 11ish. But apparently that may be wrong. Just finished a section of my newest painting. I'm going to head to bed. Night, Stacy. Awesome job, guys. You guys are doing so good. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Yeah. So getting all of this laid out so I can appear more organized. Phoenix forgot to keep their Bujo. It's not really a bullet journal, but it's the basic idea. So I'm feeling that creative-thon goal. Really need to keep up on it better. Do you typically do like daily, like almost like a journal version of the Bujo, or because mine is much like a planner, but I don't like doing just a day per page because that doesn't work for me. That's overwhelming. She started about an hour and a half ago, so she shouldn't actually be home. Yeah, I think she should be. You've been home, made dinner, completely no idea how much time has passed. Yeah, sometime. We've been here. We're going on 2.5 hours. We started at 8 my time, so 5 for you guys. So yeah, hopefully, if people are gonna still be here and Q wants to pop in and say hi, I'm okay sticking around this time. Oh, Amanda just found all the notes she wrote about a musical she's writing and she was wondering where it all was. Well, you found it, but you didn't find your sewing stuff by your headphones. Ain't that the kicker? That's always how it is. Always. So 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Yeah, so we're appearing organized. It's all a farce. No, it's not. No. We are organized to a point, but we also enjoy just watching a bunch of YouTube videos on the couch. I need to get back to doing my workout. So that's what we were going to come back and talk about, was taking care of ourselves mentally, physically, all that good stuff. Okay, so they got done earlier than last night, so she might have time. Yeah, I figured she might just want to say hi. So I'll shoot her a quick text before I get distracted and just let her know if she feels like saying a hi. We is here, but drive safe, please. We're still going. Do you think you'll want to pop in and say hi? Because if she doesn't, we don't necessarily have to keep going much, because it is getting later, especially over here. It's about 10:30. You make a weekly spread as your base. The idea is that if I need to keep it daily, I can to make it as I go. Yeah, because the Bujos, you kind of make it as you go. Across from your weekly spread, you try to keep a collage, like a scrapbook of the week. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. At least you're having fun with it. Mine's just business. Almost done with another box. Kind of just accepted that I'm going to have to get. Oh, maybe they'll pop up, and you'll have a backup pair. Okay, so yeah, Q said, yeah, she's almost home. So we may get to see a little bit of Q tonight. But yes, taking care of ourselves, super importante. And so last year, 2021 was when I rebranded to Halah Moon Studios, and obviously did a lot with Tower of Dogs over there. People are spinning the wrong way. Started doing the book reviews. I was doing Patch Fox, and trying to figure out my new path. So I was doing a lot of this everywhere. 22 comes around, and of course, Q and I both do the 22 goals of 2022. And my primary focus was production. Make the stuff, get it done, because, with the reprinting of those and those, that takes time, and it's getting it ready so it's available from now on. But it was all about production, and even though I had like the 5K goal and I had the push-ups goal, I did not really allow myself to take care of myself. And I think part of it was there's because I have definitely gained weight since coming back from Japan. Not like a lot, and I've been maintaining a bit better. But I didn't want it to just be like, oh, I want to lose weight, because it's like, no, I don't want to just lose weight to be skinny or a certain number, because turning 30 makes your brain be like, yeah, that doesn't mean the same thing. But with my therapy for my back, for the past 2 years, I've not really done the workouts and taking care of myself like I used to. So I've lost a lot of strength. I've lost a ton of flexibility. Like, oh my gosh, my glutes and my legs, so tight. And I really want to get it back into strength training and weight training because I felt so good, and now I'm tired all the time. My eating is bad. So I do need to actually figure out what I'm eating. But also, like, the mental part of it is with, especially with Create-a-thon being a whole month of gotta do everything, can't really take a break unless it tells me to. So producing every day, keeping up with the posts, keeping up with Discord goals, all of that. It has been draining. I'm not as overwhelmed as I thought I might be, since typically I feel like I'm on a 2-week, like I can focus on something for 2 weeks and then I need a break. And then I can do 2 weeks again and I need a break. So this month-long thing is actually, I think because this past week was kind of like check on your goals and figure out, try something different. It was kind of a break. Maybe that's why it's working out. But between that, and especially all the social media, which, like, outside of Halah Moon Studios, I don't really social media. I don't care. Like, I like to keep in touch with people, but I don't like to be posting all the time and doing things just to show off my life. But I feel like I have to post a certain amount, especially to promote my books, to promote my channel, myself, in order to get traffic and attention, which, like, ideally, if I could just have people read my books for free, I'd be fine with that. And maybe I'll be able to get to that stage in life. But, it costs me to print a book, so I need at least those costs to be covered. And I need to get the attention so I have more readers. And it's the whole thing that I'm doing. But I've never scheduled breaks for myself, except for, like, our vacation, which we took at the end of February. Other than that, I don't plan breaks. And even now, knowing that my editor is getting my book back to me early-ish September, I was going to take off the first 2 weeks of September and just play a video game, because I need to finish Horizon, but also the Disney game, and then to read books. And now it feels like I can't do it for the 2 weeks, so I might only be able to do it 1 week, and then I have to get back in the grind, because I'm taking care of everything myself. And I'm sorry if this is going into, like, a not fun conversation, just being honest about it, because I don't really talk about it a lot at all with anyone. And I don't think necessarily for me planning a break is what I want to do, because I don't always stick to a schedule anyway. And I have been better about letting myself not do stuff. Like I said, where I just go downstairs and I'm like, I'm watching YouTube. But now I've, like, caught up on most of the channels that I watch, so I've run out of things. I'm probably just gonna switch back to Disney or crime. But anyway, I've gotten better at letting myself not do the work and not overly stress. But my struggle is still prioritizing what I need to do for me as a figure in this world that breathes and eats and moves. Even before doing this stuff, which I love doing this stuff. I will continue to do this stuff as long as I can, but I need to kind of prioritize health a bit more, especially because I am trying to cut down the times I go to the chiropractor to once a month instead of every other week or every week, or on a bad time twice a week. So there's that goal. But yeah, like, it's weird being in a constant, like, I think technically I'm in a constant state of stress so much that I don't feel stressed the way that I think people feel stressed, at least. Like, yeah, there's certain times when I'm trying to meet a deadline, I'm like, that makes sense because I'm trying to do the thing. So yeah, it's kind of hard because I don't feel like I'm at a. It's one of those where you disregard your own needs because they aren't as much as others. So for example, like I don't feel stressed. Hold on, I don't want to do the stress one because that's not going to be a good analogy. Let's say I have trouble sleeping. I get maybe 4 to 6 hours, whatever, puppies are waking me up, but somebody else has major insomnia and they cannot sleep. I feel like they have all the right to complain and need help, where I'm just like, I just have a smaller issue. I'm not going to make a big deal about it also because it usually resolves itself. I got a new pillow, which I've not been having those sleep issues. It was just the whole neck thing before and sometimes the dog thing. But it's kind of like that where I'm like, oh, somebody else's issue is worse. Their situation is worse. So I'm not going to make it about myself, which is probably why I always seem like more positive on here. Just because I'm like, hey, let's like take care of you. You need it. I'm pretty good, and you feeling better makes me feel better, and yeah. So that's a thing. Don't know where I was going with that, but essentially I don't manage stress well, which is why I want to get back into the workouts, because those were my stress relief sources prior when I was super on it. So I am thinking, taking off the first week of September from this and all the creating and just the computer. Just don't turn the computer on for a week. And then when I did this page, it goes to November 18th. And obviously my book comes out the 12th. I have the event on the 13th. And there's no part of me that wants to lay out the rest of November because we're going into the Thanksgiving holiday, which means I'm probably going to be working a little bit more at my job because a lot of people have vacations and they actually have like kids and like family that they go see, which pretty much all my stuff is local, so it's not a bigger deal for me, and I usually pick up extra hours. So I'm going to be working extra with my job, holidays, as I said, and then aside from the 12 days of indies in December, I don't want to do anything. Like I will probably continue writing, but I think I'm not going to plan and like give myself goals. We're going to try this at the end of the year. So, it may backfire, and I might in January just be like, well, I didn't do anything for the past 6 weeks. So we're going to do 23 goals. And then that's when you guys have to jump in and tell me no, because I want to do 2 goals and 3 focuses. It's going to be book 3 of the trilogy. And I think the other one was finishing the reprint of Kuro Kenshin. Those are the 2 goals. And then the 3 focuses are health, house, and hobbies, which obviously those are big categories, but that's why they're like a focus and they're not like set goals. So I don't feel like stressed to do a particular thing, but I'm still working on them. Anywho, I am rambling because I expected a cue to pop up any second there, and that might have been too hopeful. What did we miss? Oh, I missed a couple of things. Another box, new headphones, yes. So it started as therapy homework to help with executive function. Oh, I keep hearing that phrase going around. Is that where you prioritize things better? I could Google it. Executive functioning. What is it? Meaning? It's a set of mental skills that include working memory, flexible thinking, and self-control. We use these skills every day to learn, work, and manage daily life. Trouble with executive function can make it hard to focus, follow directions, and handle emotions, among other things. Oh, so that is not what I thought it was. Okay. So, like, disorganization would be a trouble with the executive function. Interesting. I do not have that problem. I might try to plan things too much. We're summoning the queue. Yes. Trying to get her here. Trying very, very hard. But I think she was still driving, so it might be a minute or so. They set off fireworks August 20th. What's today? It's a Saturday. Okay, at least it's a weekend. Why? I don't know. We live near a university, so every once in a while, like even though like there's apartments technically right behind us, they're usually more quiet. But then there's certain days where just the dum-dums come out. And the other night there was like 2 girls in the parking lot, and we have a privacy fence in the back between us and the parking lot. And the dogs ran out because they hear people. And these girls are like kind of looking through the slats and you know, trying to call and whistle and bark at the dogs. And I'm just like, ooh, Atreyu, you gotta bark at her and scare the crap out of her. Because it was just like, stop being dumb. Like, stop barking at my dog. And just be quiet. I think it's healthy for you to talk about it. I think being open about it helps others be open about it, which I feel is incredibly important. Yeah. Like, I don't mind talking about it. It's just, I don't necessarily feel the need to do it, which is a part of probably my whole suppression system. But especially like on a live stream, like you guys are here to have fun, get stuff done. And yeah, we're all here to catch up and support each other. But oftentimes my issues are not needed to be addressed. Like, I'll tell you guys if stuff's going on with the puppies because they're important. Yes, they are more important than me. But yeah, I mean, I'm open to talking about it. I don't necessarily feel the need because I don't feel stressed. The stress has reset your tolerance level. Dude, my stress tolerance and my pain tolerance. It's like when you go, like when I go to the chiropractor and they have the like on a scale of 1 to 10, how's your pain? And I'm like, I mean, probably for a normal person, it's like a 5, but 2? Because unless, like, I think 5 is my, I had to like rewrite it. I had to rewrite it in my head so I could answer. Bada bing, bada boom.
I am here.
Welcome, you have survived your convention day 1.
I'm so tired. Hi.
Take a breather.
Yeah.
Rate your pain levels between 1
baby.
and 10.
I miss my baby so much.
She missed you. She's like, I'll be good and I won't tear up your bed today.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Wow. Come on, camera.
Yeah. So we were just talking about pain levels because super high pain tolerance. And so I had to like rewrite the 1 through 10. So number 5, because I can't remember what 1, 2, 3, and 4 are, but number 5 is, it hurts so much I wish I had a pain pill, but I'm still not going to take it. Number 6 is, okay, I'll take one, but I'm not going to take it on schedule. Number 7 is, I've taken the pills, I've done the things, somebody help me. And then it gets progressively worse, but I've never had to really, unless I can't get up. So there's been a couple 10s on there, but yeah, it's always like 1, 2, I don't know. I'm like, I'm functioning. It hurts, but I'm functioning.
Yeah.
Amanda just found their 6th grade report on the silvery marmoset. Ooh.
Baby, can we not do this on camera?
Without marmosets, some people would not be here today because a look at a marmoset would make me fight to live. Huh. Marmoset.
Well, they're adorable.
Yeah, like, I mean, I guess they'd come at you. Like, if you, okay, like...
I'm sorry, I'm being assaulted by my bird right now. There we go.
If we just look at this guy's face. Let me see if I can get it on a big screen, because here's a marmoset. Now, if you just isolate the face, it kind of looks like something from a horror movie. So, yeah. Just the face. Just
Come be with me.
the...
Come be with your mother.
Like self-care is incredibly important. It's not a matter of who needs help more. You don't steal from others by putting your needs first.
Okay.
Yeah. But as the Hufflepuff, I'm going to take care of other people first.
Right.
We've invented the word Slitherpuff, by the way. I don't think we
Oh,
invented
that's what a thing.
I know. I don't think we invented it, but it didn't work when we did Hufflerin. Hufflerin.
Oh, I need to take my hair out. I'm sorry. This has been hurting me all day.
Slitherpuff. I have terrible executive functioning. My health condition puts me chronic fatigue and brain fog, so it's too much effort to be responsible. Yeah, that's when your brain's already like, no, we're not doing it today. That's gonna be rough. Ow, that's rough.
This does not want to focus today.
It doesn't. Focus.
Is it like? Also, I think
like my body literally shuts down if it gets overwhelmed and can't do anything. That's executive dysfunction. I'm careful, but I can regulate a bit better. Good. Yeah, and that is I think that's a bigger thing, and I'm really glad that a lot of I don't know if there are movements or just more. There's been more mental health awareness recently because there's a lot of things I'm just super low key about, so I don't know about them.
Right.
But y'all have educated me, so it's nice to be able to talk about things openly and learn and see other experiences out there for sure. Sometimes I think we're here for a sense of community more than getting stuff done. Sometimes. Yeah, I mean, we talk a lot more than we sprint. Just saying.
Yeah. Sorry, I just took out my hair. Oh my God, that hurt.
My worst bouts are when I procrastinate until 2 a.m. and it's all stuff that needs done by the next day. It's like panic mode, the only thing that can get me to do anything, and sometimes not even. Yep, that's the procrastinator. But also, like, you can't even sleep at that point. You're not only are you up, but you're gonna stay up, whether you do it or not. Like, oh, Q, they're calling you. You gotta do your. Yep, that's it. Amanda says hello. Tamama says hello. It's Q. More fireworks because they be dumb.
Have you been destroyed?
And Lena says Mambo's number one. So, do you want to break it down for the lovely people?
What am I breaking?
Your day.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I've been gone all day. Mama has peanut now. We'll break down my day.
Break it down.
I got up at 6 a.m. and got dressed and fed a bird and got packed up and then got in my car and started driving and then realized I forgot something but was like, fuck it, I'm already driving. And then I drove an hour and a half to Colorado Springs, and then we went inside, and it was held in the big convention center is actually a big gymnasium thing, and we were in the ice arena, so it was really cold. You know. And then I sold books, and I also finished the bookmarks. Woo! They're all done.
You were able to stitch them up while you were there?
Yeah, they're all stitched, so I'm officially done. Here's them all. All the bookmarks are done. And then I also
there was sound effects on StreamYard, so I could just
run
and have like, yay!
I cut out the portraits and the books for the book nook, but I forgot them there because I have to go back tomorrow because, you know, it's another day of it. And Lena and I went into delirium. Oh, but I met people that, okay, so there's a book called The Gay Teen's Guide to Sirens, I think, or something. Hold on, let me look it up. And so I've had this book on my TBR for a while, and they were there, and I didn't realize this is an indie book.
Oh.
I thought it was all trad. Oh, God damn it. Okay. He's
Mhm.
died.
Because while you're
Defeating
looking
a
at that,
siren. Defeating a siren. Like Cody Wagner. So I met Cody Wagner today. And I did not realize that this is an indie book, but I've wanted to read it for a while, and it's super cute. Let me share. I'm fine. I'm a mess. So here's this book, 18th Guide to Defeating a Siren. And I learned about it. So what this book is about is the kid's parents send him to a Pray Away the Gay camp, but it's actually a gay sanctuary, and there's sirens. And I'm very excited about it, so I'm going to pick that up later. But I met them, and then Kendra Merritt is there as well, and she was the one who wrote By Winged Chair, and I have to pick up the rest of her books. But she is super sweet, and I saw somebody else buying a book from her, and I'm like, have you read it? And she's like, no, and I'm like, it's so good. And then she bought a book from me, because I did that. It was nice. But it's just like, there's so many different authors there that I'm like, can everybody quickly just donate to my Goku so I can go buy all their books?
oh my goodness.
Because there's some really interesting reads there.
Catching up. The chalk pastel drawing of the silvery marmoset is not cute. Mama also struggles with the not complaining thing, also too, exacerbated by La Familia here being all how dare you complain my entire life. Yeah, I'm very used to being talked over, so I just don't. Not like in my current situation, but friends throughout school years.
Also, a fun thing that we found out today, I have severe separation anxiety with this one.
Have separation anxiety.
I have it. Lena bought me a cute little Ankylosaurus plushie that's about her size.
Uh-huh.
And I kept clicking at it and holding it like a Mumbo. And it's called Mumbo number 2 now.
That explains the Mambo number 1.
Yeah, that's why Lena posted that.
Yes.
Yeah. It was exhausting though. It was a long convention. But we met the guy who plays Al, I think, in Home Improvement. His partner in Tool Time.
Oh yeah, the guy there.
We met him. He's super fun and nice.
Nice.
What?
All right. So since I added 3 more pages to my little journal here, I need to draw 3 more dinosaur stickers. So I'll let you guys vote on one.
Technically, the only other task I gotta do today is work on the audiobook.
If you got the energy.
I don't know.
Oh, we got some more colorful ones. So we've got
Ooh.
Whatever color pattern you want to call that, T-Rex, and then we also got a Stegosaurus. It's a lot simpler, but still got like a color gradient and a little rainbow thing on that. So you guys can vote between these 2, and then I'm going to draw 2 other random ones for the other pages. See what we get. So T-Rex or Stegosaurus is what you guys are voting on.
I like the T-Rex.
Okay. Apparently this is going to be the 2nd page of October. This very angry, crazy little, possibly raptor crossover. So that's going to be October number 2. Oh, everybody likes the Stego, so we're going to keep Stego on the first of
Wow, everyone defying me. Whatever. Your team. I did write today while I was there.
Good.
I wrote almost 2,000 words.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
While I was there.
Cool. I did not get any writing done. I worked on my calendars because I'm trying to plan exactly what I'm doing for the book release sales. but at this point I've just figured out like the date ranges of things. So I still need to figure out some logistics. What else did I do, guys? I ordered a bunch of copies of Waycott and XYZ for the book fair in November. So I'm like, yep, probably selling them, so I better just take them. Just take them. Alrighty.
Sorry, I'm just so exhausted. I have no energy.
No, you're good. We literally just stuck around to say hi to you.
Oh, thanks.
Just to see how you're doing, and like if you didn't want to come on, it'd be fine. But yeah, we just wanted to say hi, see how you was doing.
Hi.
All right, so we got our stego for October, and we got the crazy one for the end of October. And now I need to draw for November, and I'll just draw 2 again.
I need to.
Oh yes, Phoenix also has severe separation anxiety from her boys. Oh, for like when we went for the 5 days, and my brother was watching the dogs, I was like, "Can we just make it 4 days? Can we get an earlier flight back? Because
yeah,
this is my babies.
I need my babies.
That is a lot to have written today. So great job, Q.
Thank you.
And then Amanda's office/sewing room is almost unpacked. Of her almost anyway, so now I need to set up sewing stuff. Okay. Alrighty, the 2 dinos for November are. Oh. We've got a green one. He's pretty chill. I don't know if you see it clearly. He's laying down. He's got a great head.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's working at all, but
okay.
He's pretty. It's like a dino dog. And then number 2. Oh, it's a T-Rex with a puzzle heart, and he's got paint all over him.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, I'm gonna use them all at some point anyway, but like,
that's a cute one though.
Puzzle. I made a heart of puzzle pieces.
It's adorable.
He's just screaming, "I love you." I painted this myself. So definitely feel free to comment. But I think we already know.
We know the winner.
We already know who is getting privilege of being on November.
Right. All right, I'm coloring in that embroidery is done in my 2022 notebook.
Ah, yeah.
What did I do? Why is this like this?
Yes, the T-Rex. Yeah, I love both too, but the T-Rex is definitely adorable. So he's gonna be up here. He's gonna be like, "Roar, November, take care of yourself. Bye."
Is that what we're supposed to do in November?
Well, basically my plan is like, so this page ends on the 18th, but like my review or my release and the event is the 12th and the 13th. So after that, I'm not scheduling anything. Like, I'm not making set goals except for the 12 days of indies. And like, I'll probably I will be writing something, and I'll probably be working on Kuro Kenshin, but I'm not forcing myself to do anything because it's the holidays and I'll probably be working extra. And that way, but I told them, and I'm telling you, so you can remember, just because I'm taking a break in December, if I go like, I need 23 goals for 2023 because I was just relaxing these past 6 weeks, y'all got to stop me because that's not the plan.
But that's what I'm doing.
You can do that. I am doing 2 goals and 3 focuses. 2 goals, 3 focuses. Keep saying it. Say it loud, say it proud, and write it on the walls. That way you won't forget. Yeah. All right. Well, you are tired. It is getting late. We're just about to hit the 3-hour mark. So thank you guys for popping in today. Thanks for sticking around to say hello to the queue.
Thanks, guys. Sorry I couldn't be here the whole time and all that jazz.
I like. Phoenix said, I like both of the T-Rexes adorable, and Tamama says, this election is rigged, but I also vote for T-Rex. Yeah, we are biased, but can't wait to see the Dino Dog get used. There was 100 stickers in there, so there will be a time. If we do it every page, we're going to be okay. Totally forgot which days I vlogged and which ones I haven't finished every day, but don't remember. Hey, you'll figure it out. You got time. You'll just do it at 2 in the morning when it's like the last day. You'll figure it. Night to Mama. No, you're very welcome, Phoenix. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, it was good. I'm glad. I figured we might as well do it on your channel because you actually need like the time and the stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't think people are getting my bell notifications anyway, so if I have to be here talking, I better be talking to people. People that I know.
Entire streams from now on. It's all I do. We join channels.
We can. I mean, I'm down with that because I barely post anything.
Fair.
Just bump you up.
Yeah. I gotta take those makeup off. I wore makeup.
You need to get ready for
bed.
And all
so I can do it all over again.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll go get some sleep. Night, Amanda. Yep, got so much done. Getting more done every day because we never stop. So without carrying on this Midwestern goodbye, thank you again so much for joining in. No stream tomorrow because again, Q will be at the convention and I am
not around. You're not around. You're doing
no. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was trying to think if that was tomorrow or next week, but that is tomorrow. I'm not around. Next Creative Commons is Wednesday, I think, this week. This week is Wednesday, and then Monday, the 29th. So that'll be in, I'll try to remember to post it in the Discord. Here goes the Midwestern goodbye. We're just going on tangents. So goodbye, everybody. Keep your streams. Ika, and... Bye.